The windup and the 0-1. And he gripped that one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. First offering on it. Bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Soto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Sliders in for a strike.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And on his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam Eaton.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Sale, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Eaton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So digging in now, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive to center field. Eaton brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now it throw to second, and he can't against them as he hits right into a double play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. So stepping in, Juan Soto. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Number 22.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Striding in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Zimmerman.
Liner toward right center, and Zimmerman has a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Murphy has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses, and we'll have to leave it there. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Sandy Leon.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Chris Sale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. And that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fastball right over the inside corner, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And he'll make that play look easy. Here's Mookie Betts as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Murphy onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there to make the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Trey Turner.
Popped him up. Leon waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Holt comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Here's J.D. Martinez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing by Martinez. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Curveball that time, not even close. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding in, Sandy Leon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading off for Washington. Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Little tapper down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask. And he checks it. In the air to straightaway right. Betts giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Popped him up. Leon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Chris Sale. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Chris Sale.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy is there for it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Mookie Betts.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped him up. Wieters over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Digging in, Matt Wieters looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Leon goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Standing in, Max Scherzer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Sale into the windup. Here's the 0-1. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Rafael Devers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Moreland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame corner.
Right fielder number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Harper.
Popped him up. Leon is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. So 1-1. Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He was a double play victim last time around. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Sale. He went down on strikes last time up. Popped him up. Murphy is there, and the side is standing in. Juan Soto will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he will strike him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Count even now at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Wieters has it. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired. 2 down now. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off.
Looking at a fast. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sale has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last. Michael Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for the Nationals.
Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Behind 0-2 now. And a big pitch coming here late. Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Last strike now for the Nats. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game.
Chance to earn the victory.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. We've got an excellent matchup on our stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 1 hit in 22 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Scherzer, a right-hander, standing really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitches a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Hit down the line at first. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 9.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Kemp becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. after it is eaten. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it put. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Ready now, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Snap throw from the catcher. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Kershaw now on 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Harper stands at second with no outs. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Out in front here is Zimmerman as this will find the seats in left. A foul ball. Now the 0-1. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead. In now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. Two gone. Into the box, Matt Wieters. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. Past battles with Scherzer. He's a .333 hitter. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Max Scherzer.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One away now. Here's Adam Eaton.
Number 2. Adam Eaton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Runner's on his way to third. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And the runner's breaking for third. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home. Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One run, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And now before the 0-1 pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. One run, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And before the 0-2. Struck him out. His 8th. Settling in now, Trey Turner. First time up, he went down looking. In there for strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Turner is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Back, and oh, this is off the second base bag. There is Dozier. stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here comes the 0-1. He's running. Behind 0-2 now. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Here's Brian Dozier now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Way in front of that fastball. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weakly hit to third. Rendon takes it in, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bob couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Peterson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson on the run, and that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Yet another strikeout here. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Eaton leads off second with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitches. Let's see.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something out.
And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Bryce Harper, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. On to coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit sharply on the ground. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Murphy camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Harper is there, and Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Left fielder, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, about 100%. Can't get any better than that.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A little bouncer. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding. Forward now, Max Scherzer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these 2 pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And it's fouled away. Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. Kenley Jansen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. In now is Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. High pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 6 tries. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Chance here for the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Jansen comes set. First pitch on the way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Hit the short. On to first, and this will remain. Here's Jock Peterson now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he got him swinging. Jock Peterson becomes the first out of the inning. Manny Machado is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1. Riding in once again. Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Caleb Ferguson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Runner goes for third. Bounce it to the left side. A throw to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. On the move is Kemp. But he won't get there. It falls in. And a Curly W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and
shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on N Street by way of Kingsley Street.
Well, the ball should be. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Tim Beckham.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jonathan Beyond.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 2 for 6. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Jones is off at first with 2 away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Carlos.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Joseph is there. 2 gone. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Valencia tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And here's Renato Nunez.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at two. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado.
Out for the Rockies. Third baseman.
In there, 0-1.
Arenado.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Joseph has it. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired and there's one away. In now, Gerardo Parra. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. And that brings in the Power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Dylan Bundy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Two and 1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Beckham.
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jonathan Villar.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Villar playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And just a masterful job of pitching. Now batting, Ian Desmond, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
Bouncer up the middle. Beckham up the middle. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Riding into the box, Tyler Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. High in the air down the right field line. Valencia over to his left. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As We begin the top of the fourth.
Center fielder number
First
6,
pitch of the at-bat.
Adam Jones.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. High pop-up. LeMahieu is under it. 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chopped weakly to the left. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore. Danny Valencia 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is digging in. Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's safe.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. The throw will go to third. But one's all they get as the run scores. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 run, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just
a swing and a miss. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop up. Anderson over to his right. 1 out. Now in the box, Renato Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cut fastball inside. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Parra moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And he'll get in there safely. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes for second. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-2.
In the dirt. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get...
And we'll have to leave it. At the plate, Dylan Bundy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Dylan Bundy.
Chris Davis will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones. Tanner Scott enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Riding in, Tyler Anderson. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
Well, the first baseman is under it to Chris Russin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. A bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 1 for 2. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon's after it. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Jones Leads off first with one away. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw on to first is... Here's Charlie Blackmon now. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So striding in, Gerardo Parra. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a look over to first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. In there, the base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's taken for strike 1. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And now they've got him picked off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he's safe. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he is in there. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The throw into second. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jones will reach out with 1 hand. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Tanner Scott. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Joey Rickard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Joey Rickard.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. pops this one up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Beckham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. In the dirt here. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Donnie Hart is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Malika is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Carlos Gonzalez.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-2 is the count.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Villar gloves it, and 8 innings have come and gone. Scott Ober comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story throws it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The next 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.
No runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 behind. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTV trains of the C line, the Mineral, and the E line from Lincoln are available now.